So, hey guys, Chauzu here. World Cruise is starting in mere hours, and it's going to be the first part, which is the Pirate Rumble portion. So in this video I thought I'd talk a bit about how you should approach this, how should you think, how much should you play, how important is this, so yeah. So Pirate Rumble is the first part, starts in a bit. And let's just do a quick recap of what World Cruise is. So World Cruise is a solo ranking event where you compete over 3 events. First Pirate Rumble, then Treasure Map, and finally Keystone Clash. And the main unique thing about this is, of course, that you compete over several events for ranking, but also that the entire world participates, not just the global server, but we will compete against JP players. And this is the only solo ranking event where we can compete with JP. All other events where global and JP can compete with each other, it's only an alliance ranking competition. So that's the main unique part of World Cruise. Another unique part is, of course, that they divide us into 5 separate teams, which I honestly think is very fun. That divide has already happened. I mean Team Robin like last year. And like last year, Team Robin looks pretty manageable, so I'm hopeful for a good performance personally. But yeah, there is a portion of World Cruise where you fight against the other alliances, or yeah, whatever you call them, the other straw hats, but it's basically no difference in reward, so that's mostly a thing to keep the more casual player base invested, I think. It's not something I think about personally at all. For example, last time when I was in Robin, we got first, but in terms of competitiveness, we were one of the easiest ones to rank high in, so yeah, it's hard to say about that. But yeah, 3 events as you see. The cool thing with this Pirate Rumble is the fact that we haven't even started the finals yet. This will be the shortest finals ever, just 3 days. So that will be interesting. We literally start from 0 points in a ranking event like this. That has never happened before. So it's going to be very interesting. Other than that, just like World Cruise 2023, there are no boosters or anything in Pirate Rumbles. The only points you get are the games you actually win. You can use any team you want. You don't have to care about getting extra points. And the way this works then is that they take all of your wins in Pirate Rumble on Global, add it up on the website together with all of the wins from the JP server, and then compare within the team who's got the most points. And then they have a website ranking. So we have the in-game ranking, which doesn't really matter, and then the ranking on the website. One interesting thing here to consider with JP and Global, if we're talking the top, is that sometimes in PvP it can be hard to continue, like you have to have a lot of people pushing, sacrificing gems for not a lot of points. And usually on JP the points are higher, but it's a lot more competitive, while on Global the points are lower, but we have more of a tendency to put up 3 teams. The 3 teams are usually during Super PvP though, where there's Alliance portion, and one alliance in particular, Assault Force, really care about that alliance ranking, so they do everything to push it up on Global. We will have to see if people join me with trying to push 3 teams. Because if we really want to compete with JP in this, we need to really get a lot of free teams. We have to play a lot. We have to spend games, get the points up. Because JP has an inherent advantage in PvP with their very much faster connection. They can play faster than us. But their defense teams are very hard. So if we put up 3 teams and play a lot, spend a lot of gems, we will be able to come out on top. And yeah, last year it was pretty even. I managed to get top 10 in my team, Robin, during Pirate Rumble. So it was not really what I expected. I thought that would be hard. So I'm expecting a top 10 again in PvP, even if I can't play for a bit. But the way PvP works is that even if you don't play for a bit, as long as you catch up to the leader, you haven't really missed out, because at that point it really gets slow. So I'm not too worried about missing a bit. I'm also not too worried about getting some sleep. The main thing I'm worried about, as said, is what teams will global people put out. So yeah, your goals for this will depend, like, what is your goal for World Cruise? You need to decide it, and like, even if you want to get like a top 100 or top 500 ranking, Pyro Rumble is just a small piece of the pie, because the way World Cruise works, Pyro Rumble portion is very little points. There's a multiplier. Let's say the way it works in World Cruise is, let's say first place gets 100 points. So first place Pyro Rumble gets 100 points. Then first place in Treasure Map gets 100 points with a 2 times multiplier, so that becomes 200 points. And then the winner of Kisna Clash gets 100 points with a 3 times multiplier, so 300 points. So basically, first place in PvP is worth as much as a top 20 in Treasure Map-ish. Not sure if that's exactly how the point calculation works, but PvP is easily worth the least. So as long as you catch up later, you'll be able to get one of these not super high placements. PvP and later Treasure Map more matters when we like the wide rankings and such. Like for me example, I finished 2nd in Robbing last year, got like 8th in PvP, top 20 in Treasure Map, 1st in Kisuna. The main reason I didn't get 1st is because the first place guy got very high in Treasure Map, good in PvP, and then didn't do too badly in Kisuna, so he was able to use his PvP and Treasure Map placement as a way to keep me back. So they are not unimportant. Like if I just got 10th place in Treasure Map, I would have had a 1st place in World Cruise already. So these events do matter, but yeah, PvP is the one that matters the least, so don't feel too stressed out about it. It's really nothing you need to get a top 10, top 20 in or something. It's mainly if you really intend to go really hard, and like if there is a Treasure Map to go hard, Pyro Rumble to go hard, it's probably this. Probably going to be a lot of people going hard, going to be at least quite a few free teams, so should be a pretty good game investment, at least in terms of, yeah, not losing too much, which is very bad investment of games, spending games to lose and you get nothing in return, basically. But yeah, as you can see, World Cruise rewards are really good, so it's a very fun event. Like even if you get very low, like top 5,000, that's still some games. Like 20 games, not too bad. Top 3,040 games, and then it stacks from there. So yeah, this is my favorite event in the game, and I can't wait for it to begin. So feel free to join me tomorrow. I'm aiming to go live when World Cruise goes live and play a bit before work, and then we'll see. I haven't decided yet. Will I play after work or not? But yeah, that's just some things to expect from World Cruise. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.